Did you know that eating certain types of seafood could be ruining your testosterone and weakening your manhood? Shocking statistics show that over 70% of men over 60 have experienced a decline in testosterone. And a big part of the reason could be the seafood they're consuming every week. Studies have shown that eating the wrong types of seafood can block blood flow to your penis, damage your prostate, and even lead to chronic inflammation. The real danger here is that most men don't even know the seafood they're eating is silently harming them. In fact, the average man may be unknowingly consuming toxic metals, antibiotics, and hormonal disruptors that affect their health. Are you eating the right seafood? Or are you unknowingly consuming fish that could be sabotaging your health and performance? Stick with me as I reveal the shocking truth and show you the top 4 seafoods you should never eat after 60. Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Hyman, a functional medicine doctor with over 30 years of experience specializing in men's health. I've dedicated my career to helping men like you restore their energy, confidence, and performance naturally. Through my years of practice, I've seen firsthand how diet, especially seafood, can either restore or destroy a man's vitality after 60. But more importantly, I've seen how the wrong seafood can damage a man's health in ways you might not even realize. Now, let's get to the real problem. Even though seafood is often seen as a healthy option, not all seafood is good for you. In fact, there are 4 types of seafood that are quietly sabotaging your health, blocking circulation, and lowering your testosterone. These are the types of seafood that most men trust, but they could be causing harm without you even realizing it. First, let's talk about farm-raised tilapia. This fish might seem harmless because it's cheap, mild in taste, and easy to prepare. But the truth is, most tilapia sold in stores is farmed in overcrowded, low-quality ponds, often overseas. To keep the fish healthy in these conditions, they're pumped with antibiotics, and their diet is primarily grain-based, which makes the fat profile in the fish dangerously high in omega-6 fatty acids. Omega-6 is known to cause inflammation in your arteries, and for men over 60, this inflammation affects the smaller arteries responsible for blood flow to your penis. I had a patient named Harold, a 67-year-old retired firefighter who still felt active but was struggling with energy and intimacy. When we looked at his diet, he was eating tilapia 4 times a week. I asked him to cut it out for 30 days and swap it with wild-caught salmon. After 6 weeks, Harold reported a huge difference. His energy levels increased. Morning erections returned. And he told me, "I feel like I got part of my life back." Next, let's talk about imitation crab. Now, this one may be a little surprising. I used to love eating California rolls, and I never thought twice about the crab inside. It tasted good, it was filling, and it seemed harmless. But when I dug deeper into men's nutrition, I realized something shocking. The crab I was eating wasn't actually crab at all. It was imitation crab, also known as surimi, made from low-quality white fish paste, sugar, salt, MSG, and other chemical flavorings to mimic the taste of real crab. What most people don't know is that imitation crab is highly processed and stripped of the nutrients that are vital for men, especially over the age of 60. It contains little to no zinc, healthy fats, or protein. Instead, it spikes inflammation, increases sodium levels, and disrupts gut health and prostate function. A patient of mine, Norman, 72 years old, thought he was doing his prostate a favor by eating seafood salad every day for lunch. When we looked at the ingredients, imitation crab was the first thing listed. After eliminating it from his diet and replacing it with real shellfish, his bloating eased, his energy improved, and his PSA levels even dropped over the next 6 months. This goes to show how small changes in what you eat can have big effects on your health. Imitation crab may seem harmless, but it's a fake food that harms your body in ways you might not even realize. Now, let's move on to canned tuna, a seafood staple that many men rely on for a quick, healthy meal for years. Tuna was considered a lean, healthy protein source, especially for men watching their weight or cholesterol. I'll admit, I used to keep several cans of tuna in my pantry as a convenient option. But here's the issue. Most canned tuna today is packed in soy oil, a cheap and highly processed oil that has been linked to a variety of health problems, especially in men over 60. Soy oil is high in omega-6 fatty acids, which are known to cause chronic inflammation. Combine that with the mercury found in larger fish, like tuna, and you've got a toxic combination that affects your hormones, circulation, and overall health. I had a patient named Don, 70 years old, who ate canned tuna almost every day. He had no idea that the mercury in the tuna was building up in his system, slowly damaging his testosterone levels and weakening his erections. After switching to low-mercury fish and cutting out soy oil completely, Don reported feeling more energized and finally started waking up with stronger erections again. The lesson here is that canned tuna may seem harmless, but when it's packed in soy oil, it can be a hormonal disaster waiting to happen. So, always check how your tuna is packed. Let's talk about farm-raised shrimp, another popular seafood choice that many men think is healthy. Shrimp is tasty, high in protein, and cooks in minutes. But what most men don't know is that the shrimp they're eating is not wild-caught. It's often farmed in conditions with little to no oversight. The majority of farm-raised shrimp comes from countries with poor food safety regulations. And the real danger lies in how these shrimp are treated before they reach your plate. Farmed shrimp are often treated with chemicals like sodium tripolyphosphate to preserve their color and texture. They're also sometimes exposed to antibiotics that are banned in other countries. These chemicals can disrupt your gut microbiome, overload your kidneys, and contribute to prostate inflammation. What's even worse is that farmed shrimp are usually raised on a grain-based diet, which leads to a poor omega-3 to omega-6 ratio, causing inflammation in the body that affects circulation and overall health. I had a patient named Larry, 66 years old, who ate shrimp almost every other day. He couldn't understand why he was feeling bloated, tired, and emotionally flat, and why his nighttime urination kept getting worse. After we looked into his diet, we discovered the shrimp he was eating was farm-raised and treated with chemicals. Once we swapped it for wild-caught shrimp, Larry's energy improved, and his symptoms began to ease. Now, let's talk about the 4 types of seafood you should be eating instead. These are the ones that will actually support your health, boost your circulation, and restore your testosterone levels. If you're serious about improving your vitality and performance, here's where you need to focus. First up, we have wild-caught salmon. Wild-caught salmon is packed with omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, and powerful antioxidants like astaxanthin. These nutrients help reduce inflammation in your arteries, improve blood flow, and support the production of nitric oxide, the key chemical your body needs for strong, lasting erections. Not only that, but wild-caught salmon also supports testosterone levels by reducing cortisol, a stress hormone that can negatively impact male health. Next, we have oysters. Oysters are a natural powerhouse for testosterone because they are rich in zinc, one of the most important minerals for male hormones. Zinc supports testosterone production, prostate health, and even sperm production. Just 2 or 3 oysters provide more than 300% of your daily zinc needs, making them a powerful tool in restoring vitality and energy. Not to mention, oysters also contain selenium, vitamin B1, and taurine, which are great for blood pressure regulation and nerve health. Next, we have sardines in olive oil, often overlooked but incredibly powerful for men's health. Sardines are small, but don't let their size fool you. These little fish are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin B12, and CoQ10, 3 essential nutrients that support heart health, improve blood flow, and reduce inflammation. They're also low in mercury, easy to digest, and packed with protein. For men over 60, sardines are one of the best foods you can eat to keep your energy levels up and your circulation strong. Let's not forget about scallops. Scallops might seem like a fancy dish, but they're more than just a treat for the taste buds. They are rich in arginine, an amino acid that helps produce nitric oxide, which is critical for good blood flow. They also contain magnesium, which supports testosterone production and muscle relaxation, and selenium, which helps protect the prostate. Scallops are low in fat and mercury, making them an ideal food for aging men who need to maintain healthy circulation and hormone levels. Now that we know which seafood to avoid, let's talk about how to incorporate the good stuff into your diet. These 4 seafood options are your best allies in restoring your health, energy, and performance. It's about making smarter choices with the food you eat to really start feeling the difference. Let's start with wild-caught salmon. As I mentioned earlier, wild-caught salmon is an incredible source of omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation and improve blood flow. But it also provides a powerful boost to your testosterone levels. It's a great food for men over 60 as it promotes the balance of hormones, improves circulation, and helps keep your cardiovascular system in top shape. Next up, oysters, nature's testosterone booster. These shellfish are packed with zinc, a critical mineral that helps your body produce testosterone. Zinc is crucial for prostate health, sperm production, and overall sexual function. Just a few oysters can give you more than 300% of your daily zinc needs, making them a must-have for any man looking to improve their vitality and energy. Let's wrap things up by discussing the true benefits of eating the right seafood. By switching to healthier seafood options, you're not just improving your circulation and boosting testosterone, you're also giving your body the nutrients it needs to function at its best. Especially as you age, wild-caught salmon, oysters, sardines, and scallops are packed with the essential nutrients your body needs to stay strong, energized, and full of vitality. These seafood options are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, zinc, selenium, and antioxidants that help improve blood flow, support your prostate, and boost your energy levels. More importantly, these foods help restore balance to your hormones, which is crucial for men over 60. As testosterone levels naturally decline with age, making the right dietary choices can help slow down that process and even reverse some of its effects. By adding these powerful seafood options to your diet, you're giving your body a natural boost that will keep you feeling strong and vibrant for years to come. We've just covered a lot of ground today, and I hope you now have a clearer understanding of how your seafood choices are directly affecting your health, from tilapia and imitation crab to canned tuna and farm-raised shrimp. These seemingly harmless options may be silently damaging your circulation, lowering your testosterone, and inflaming your prostate. But the good news is, it's not too late to make a change. By swapping these harmful seafoods for healthier alternatives like wild-caught salmon, oysters, sardines, and scallops, you're making a powerful choice to restore your energy, improve circulation, and reignite your testosterone levels. I've seen the effects of these changes in the lives of many of my patients. They feel stronger, more energized, and more confident in their daily lives. And you can experience those same benefits too. The key is consistency. Stick with these healthy choices for at least 30 days, and you'll start to see the difference in how you feel. So, if you're ready to make a change, I encourage you to take that first step. Remove the harmful seafood from your diet, add in the good stuff, and start feeling the benefits today. Don't wait for a wake-up call from your body. Take control now and give your body what it needs to thrive. If this video has helped you in any way, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and leave a comment letting me know how you're doing. Your feedback means the world to me, and it helps me create more content that's tailored to your needs. If you know anyone who could benefit from this information, please share the video with them. Remember, your health is in your hands. Make the change today, and let's work together to restore your vitality and confidence. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.